Prince Harry, Meghan stopped Archie from mimicking Queen and Prince Charles. He's not doing it. Prince Harry stepped in to stop his son Archie Harrison from carrying out one of the Queen's most famous gestures, the royal wave. According to a close friend, Harry and his wife Meghan Markle's decision to step back from royal duties was reportedly motivated by their desire to give their son Archie a regular life. The couple wanted to raise their son as a private citizen, even though he's the child of two figures known on the global stage. The Sussexes have also given the public sneak peeks of Archie since leaving the firm through their 2020 Christmas card and by inviting him to talk on the holiday special of their new podcast series Archival Audio. But the seventh in line to throne has not been in the UK since November 2019, when his parents decided to take an extended break from royal life and fled to Canada. The couple only popped back to Britain to announce their departure, negotiate the terms of the royal exit, and to carry out their final duties, during which time Archie remained in North America. With the family has now settled down in California, royal watchers have now been left wondering when the Queen and Prince Philip will be able to see their great-grandchild again, especially as he's so removed from the royal life. A glance back at some of Harry's conversations with his friend Dr. Jane Goodall revealed how the Duke also intends to keep much of the Queen's famous formalities from his son. Speaking to the Daily Mail's Weekend magazine, Dr. Goodall explained the exchange she had with the Duke for Meghan's guest-edited September edition of Vogue. She said at the end of the conversation, Meghan came in to listen with Archie. He was very tiny and very sleepy, not to be too pleased to be passed from his mummy. I think I was one of the first to cuddle him outside the family. Dr. Goodall continued, I made Archie do the Queen's wave, saying, I suppose he will have to learn this. Harry said no, he's not growing up like that. The Queen's wave is done with a vertical hand and a slight twist in the wrist. As well, commentator Victoria Arbiter chimed in, this is a classy affair that oozes decorum but doesn't get too excitable. However, insiders have since indicated that the royals are free to choose their own way to communicate with the public, as seen in the variety of waves used by the firm. Even so, Harry's decision is surprising, especially as his nephews Prince George and Prince Louis, along with his niece Princess Charlotte, have been encouraged to replicate the Queen during formal events. Charlotte would even seen copying the Queen during the 2018 Trooping the Colour celebrations on Buckingham Palace's balcony. Just 6 months after Harry's surprising confession to Dr. Goodall, he and Meghan had decided to step down from the firm. Although their royal exit is commonly known as Megxit, it is thought that Harry was the primary force behind the couple's shock departure, as he was fed up with royal life and being cornered in by the palace. According to sources, having grown up in the public eye, he wanted a completely different life for his son. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex made it clear from the start of Archie's life that they were going to stay away from royal protocol when it came to him. They decided not to follow the royal tradition of representing the newborn just hours after birth on the steps of Linda Wing of St. Mary's Hospital in London, instead representing Archie days later in Windsor Castle. They also opted not to give him a title, even though the monarch would have given him the title of a courtesy title of prince had the Sussexes wished for it. He was referred to as Master Archie Harrison Mountbatten-Windsor, making use of the typical surname royals use when not employing their titles. The one-year-old could return to the UK in the summer with his parents to celebrate the Queen's official birthday, the Duke of Edinburgh's 100th birthday, or the unveiling of the Princess Diana statue, but nothing is